Are you ready to move into a leadership position? Do you have interests and ambitions that you want to pursue, but feel like you don't know how to take that next step? Maybe you want to start your own coaching or consulting agency. I'm Mel, and I help educators define their career path through correct mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for your career transition. I will show you how to level up your leadership skills, share your expertise in a new way, create impact on a larger scale, and put your leadership in motion. As an educator for over 20 years, I started to feel underused and like I had more to give. I knew when the time had come for me to leave the classroom and affect change on a larger level. Now, I'm ready to help you determine where your talents and skills mesh with your passions and interests. Put your leadership in motion and move into that next phase of your educational career journey. Let me help you define your career path by having the right mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for that next leadership position. So power up and put your leadership in motion. Welcome back to the show, guys, and Happy New Year. It is 2026, and I hope that you got to celebrate a little bit last night and reflect on your year, reflect on who you are as a leader and what you accomplished in 2025. You know, January shows up every year, guys, with a little bit of pressure. We feel that pressure to create these New Year's resolutions. We're supposed to have all these new goals, these new plans, these new expectations to be a better version of ourselves, to do this less or do this more, or to fix this about yourself. Before you jump into all of that, I want you to pause. Because strong leadership isn't built on a long list of promises that we usually forget. You know, I'm the person who's like, I'm going to do better at my eating. I'm going to go to the gym more. And it never lasts, guys. It's not that I don't try, but life takes over and, you know, cookies are calling my name. And sometimes I'm just tired when I get home from school and I don't want to go work out. Or I'll use the excuse that the weather is not great. It's too cold. It's too hot. It's too something. But strong leadership does last. And it's built on getting clear about what is super important as a leader so you can be the best version of yourself as a leader that you can be. That's why instead of that traditional New Year's resolution, I want you to choose one, maybe two words to lead with this year. I don't want you to choose a buzzword. I don't want you to choose something that looks good on a vision board. I want you to be intentional. I want you to choose a word that grounds you. A leadership word becomes your filter. It's how you make decisions, how you handle conflict, how you protect your time, and most importantly, how you show up for your people. When you set a resolution, it's about the outcome. But when you choose a word or two, it's about who you're becoming while you lead. And when your calendar starts filling up and your email inbox starts filling up and the weight of the leadership you have in front of you feels very heavy, the word or two that you choose will bring you back and get you recentered. So as you step into 2026, ask yourself, what do my people need most from me right now? What do I need to practice consistently and not occasionally? What kind of leader am I intentionally becoming? Let your word guide how you walk into meetings, how you respond under pressure, how you lead when no one is clapping, how you carry the mission when it's hard. Just a word or two, guys. One or two words to anchor you. One or two words that is your year of leadership with purpose. This year, I have chosen two words because for some reason I can't just choose one word each year. I have to choose two. So my words are reclaim and steward. Reclaim, it feels like my headline for this year. And steward, it's going to be the way that I live out everything that I do. And even though this is a leadership podcast, I want you to think about things personally as well and relate things to your personal life as well. So when I put those two words together for me, it may be something like, I am reclaiming my life so I can steward it well. I'm not rushing this. The right word doesn't just sound good. It settles in your chest, guys. It reminds you that leadership isn't about control. It's about care. It's about care of your own life, and it's about care of everyone in your circle. And for me, reclaiming and stewarding, it's not about proving myself. It's about faithfully carrying what's been entrusted to me by God and by others. God has entrusted me to be the leader of a district, but other people have also entrusted me to be the leader of the district. And to be the best leader that I can't just think about my leadership while I'm at work. I have to think about my life outside of work as well, so I can be the best version that I can be as far as my mental health, my physical health, my relationships outside of work, especially my relationship with God Almighty, because all of those things, they really affect how you perform at work. If your personal life is out of balance, your work life is going to be out of balance. So I want to reclaim my health. I want to reclaim my mental acuity. I want everything to be in balance in my personal life so my professional life can be in balance. And here's what I want you to hear. Leader to leader, you're not behind. You're not starting over. You're starting from experience, from wisdom, and from earned strength. Choose a word that can walk with you all year long, through the wins, through the tension, through those quiet moments, and the leadership decisions that no one else sees. Jump down to episode number 117, Realign, Refocus, and Tackle 2025. That was January 1st episode for 2025, and it gives you a little bit more in-depth process of choosing your word of the year, why revisiting your past goals is more powerful than starting fresh, how to realign your focus to match your current priorities. I've got some practical tips for breaking down those old goals into achievable steps and ways to stay motivated and on track throughout this year. And when you're ready, share your word if you would like, for accountability, to gain more clarity, and so that others know who you are as the leader. So as you step into 2026, don't rush past this moment, guys. Before those emails, those meetings, those expectations, I want you to pause and choose how you want to lead this year. Not with a list, not with pressure, but with intention. Let your words steady you when leadership feels heavy. Let it guide your decisions when the path isn't clear. And let it remind you who you are when the noise gets loud. Remember, it's not about your title. It's not about all those systems. It's not about a new version of yourself. It's about your clarity, your conviction, and the courage to lead with purpose and intention. So choose your word, carry it with you, and lead this year with strength, wisdom, and most of all, heart. Here's your call to action. Take some time this week to sit with your word. Write it down. Pray over it. Reflect on it. You're not starting over, leaders. You're starting from strength. Have an amazing 2026. Bye-bye.